What is going on, you in the tube? This your boy Trucker Will. We're trucking it like always. So we got a load from today, which we should have got one from yesterday, but we'll talk about it next on Trucking. Trucker Will. We're trucking it like always, trying to make this money, trying to make this dough. But before we get into it, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell below so you know when I come out with new videos on my blacktop journey, as well as smash the thumbs up button so it stimulates the YouTube algorithm. So any other drivers that are coming into the industry just trying to get some insight on what they may deal with while they're out here doing OTR, they can find the channel. So guys, I got a load this rising. It's crap load. I really think he's trying to be funny and trying to retaliate against me because of what I said to him. Now let me give you a little backstory of what I said to him. So my previous load came out of Georgia going to PA, and basically with my hours that I had, rewind that back. It was a load coming out of New York going to Alabama. Now, based off the hours that I had, I wasn't going to be able to make it at the time that they wanted me to get there. So, started out driving, and I got to a truck stop right outside of New York and PA. Everybody knows it's a small little pilot right there with the Taco Bell across the street and things of that nature. So I stopped there, took a shower. Now, I didn't have any more hours to drive. So, stayed there overnight, got my hours back after I did my 10, and got to Boogie. So my truck is not, governed at the regular normal speed. So I rocked it out. It can go faster than 65, faster than what it was at like Prime. So I left there and I got all the way to the TA right outside of Nashville, Tennessee. And I stopped there. Now, mind you, my delivery was for the next day in 8 o'clock in the morning. So park there, I have to do a 10. I'm not gonna make it at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I get going after my 10 and I make it down there. And I get down there, and surprisingly, I'm still early. So I try to do a 7/10, but I was able to get another 10-hour break in. So my 10-hour was gonna be done an hour before, an hour after my appointment time. Nothing I can do. So I get there, I get unloaded with the spot market. They're not so concerned about the appointment times per se. They're more concerned about you just getting a load there. So I get unloaded and I'm like, all right, sometimes you can get them to push the load onto the same week so you can get paid for it. So I get there, get unloaded. I call my payroll. Hey, can you push this load on payroll for me so I can get paid? He's like, oh yeah, no problem. We put the load on there for you so you can get paid. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I get another load from him and it's going right back up to where I was. So I call him. I'm like, hey man, this load I see is going up to PA. And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, I don't like necessarily running up there because I'm not going to get any miles. There's no parking. You know, somebody that's been driving for a while, you know, Northeast, there's no parking. There's no parking, and if there is parking, you're paying for it, and it's expensive. It's $20-something. So he comes back at me and says, well, you were late, and and I'm like, sir, can't be necessarily late. So basically, going back to the story, he got upset with me about his scheduling time. So long story short, I stayed up there, got to my delivery that same day. I was luckily blessed to be able to get unloaded that same day, and then I was able to go to the shop to get work done on the truck, and then ended up being there all day getting tires fixed and everything like that, and then got a load down here. I'm actually here now getting ready to get unloaded. There's another truck in the door, so I waited to get unloaded. But really, it's kind of getting a little crazy. Like loads are only paying like $1.50, maybe every now and again you'll see a $2 mile load. But when you look at the finances of actually trucking, if let's say the load's paying $4,000, right? So $2,000 of that is fuel. Then the other part of that is the driver, and then the other part of that is maintenance and, you know, other little fixed cost things. So there's not a whole lot of profit in there. So we're sitting here now. I got down here yesterday early. I was only 30 miles away. There was only a truck stop, so I parked at a TA Express. There was a Starbucks right next door, so I was able to go get Starbucks. And then I just chilled out. It rained a little bit, and now I'm just sitting here waiting to get another load. It's Friday, so I got to get a load that's going to carry me supposedly through the weekend so that I can make some money. But when it rains, it pours, guys. When it rains, it pours. Maybe in my next video I'll talk about the rains and pours part of it, because, you know, when you are striving for greatness and you're striving to be the best person that you can be, you have a lot of people that lurk in the things that just don't want you to succeed. They want you to fail. They want your marriage to fail. They want everything about you to fail, and they go to extreme lengths to have that happen. But, you know, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And in this world that we live in, the Bible, wherever you're Christian, whatever your religion or whatever, you know, there is a higher power, and, you know, you just have to rock with him as opposed to rocking with anybody else. So we got some more videos coming up, guys. We'll have some driving footage, things of that nature. As we keep riding, keep hustling, keep moving. See where we're going next. Remember to be blessed, less stress, keep